Hello and welcome to Arabic language lessons. This is lesson 3 and 20, the signs and cases of Arab. درس 23 علامات وحالات الإعراب. As usual, we begin by saying Assalamu alaikum. In the previous lesson, we spoke about the mu'rab and the mabni. And in this lesson, we only speak about the mu'rab because the signs and cases of Arab do not include the mabni. So we're only dealing with names and actions. First, we have the cases of Arab, حالات الإعراب. And in Arabic, there are only 4 cases of Arab. الرفع, النصب, الجر, الجزم. And when you say the word is you say it's marfu'. So if it's in the rafa state, in the rafa case, or in the rafa form, you say it's marfu'. And mansub is for the nasb, and majroor is for the jar, and majzoom is for the jazm. So this is what you call it, and this is the name of the state that it's in. The second thing we're going to learn about the 4 cases of i'rab is that the name gets rafa' and nasb and jar. That's the name, al-ism. And the fi'l gets the rafa' and the nasb, but does not get the jar. Instead, it gets the jazm. So this is something to remember. The name can never go through jazm. And the fi'l can never go through jar. So jar is unique to the name. And if you notice that we did not include the letter, because the letter does not even go through i'rab, like it's not even included in i'rab. So those only ism and fi'l gets included in i'rab, and ism gets rafa' and nasb and jar, and fi'l gets rafa' and nasb and jazm. The second part of our lesson is the signs of i'rab, alamat al-i'rab. And those are the 4 cases, and those are the signs, and they match. And those are called the original signs. So there are exceptions, but we will learn the exceptions later on. But for now, make sure you get those matched. Al-rafa happens with the dhamma. Dhamma is this one. Remember, we learned it in lesson 2. The harakat, remember? Now, al-nasb happens with the fatha. Nasb bil fatha, with the fatha. You use the fatha to indicate nasb. This is what it looks like. And the sukoon is for the jazm, and al-kasra is for the jar. So each case has an original sign from the moves that we learned. This is very important to remember. Always match those. Yes, there are exceptions, and there are other signs like vice signs, like that we will learn later on when we learn Arabic. But always remember those matches. Like those 4 match those 4. Here we have an example. In our example, we use Khalid. Khalid is a name of a person. So remember that. We call that alam. And we will have a lesson, hopefully in the future, that deals with these things. The names of people or things. So the cases are here. Al-rafa', al-nasb, al-jazm, al-jar. And this is the sign that matches them from the moves. Al-dhamma, al-fatha, al-sukoon, al-kasra. So in here we have it on top of a word. Like see at the ending of a word, which happens to be alam, a name of a person, Khalid. So al-rafa' here, Khalidu, Khalida, Khalidi. Right? You see it at the ending. And notice that I did not put it in the jazm state. Why? Because if you remember, it's a name. If you remember, we go back. See, names do not get jazm. Only af'al get jazms. And I added that note here. Khalid is a name, therefore it cannot go through jazm. So we left that empty. So this was our lesson. Remember, there are 4 cases of i'rab and 4 original signs of i'rab. And when I said vice, I meant something like deputy. So there are deputy signs, but for the most important thing right now is remember the 4 cases and the 4 signs. And until next time, مع السلامة.